And what's going on, everybody? I'm all off. Give me a second. And what's going on, everybody? We're here for the Rodeo Plays, and welcome back to some more Danganronpa Trigger Happy Havoc. The last time we left off, we found out Monokuma for whatever reason was disabled, which we didn't assume that also meant that the mastermind was taken care of in some form or fashion, and we decided to raid the headmaster room, which led to Toko, aka Genocide Jill, coming up to the garden and finding a corpse. So yeah, let's see what's going on. We need to find out who this actually is. But there's no way to tell with that mask covering her face like this. And that white coat that they're wearing makes it impossible to tell anything about the body itself. The victim is a total mystery. But one thing I do know is that whoever this is, they attacked me last night in my room. But why? How did they wind up dead here? Their heart isn't beating, they're not breathing. All signs of life have come to a complete stop. Thanks to that knife that's been driven into their stomach, their clothes are stained a bright red. It appears that the bleeding has stopped, but the blood here is still wet. Be careful you don't touch it to get some on yourself. How can you be so calm at a time like this? Who is it? Their face and body are all hidden, so I don't have a clue. I'm pretty sure it's a girl at least. Huh? How do you tell? Well, I think I see the outline of her chest and the general shape of the body. Yeah, the more I look at it, I'm sure it's a girl. Really? Then could it be? Okay then, let's just tear that mask clean off. Wait, don't. By the time he called out, it was already too late. Took a hand shot towards the mask, and in the next instant, God damn. Yeah. This is why we listen to Papa Bakia. There was a blinding light and deafening roar. The body blew up. It blew up. I'm not saying I blew up that many times. My vision started to darken. I prepared to pass out. But then, hurry up, put the fire out. And my consciousness attempted to float away, and a voice reached up and pulled it back down to earth. Someone pressed something into my hand. It was a bucket of water. Come on, dump the water on it. Okay. The upper half of the body was on fire. I took aim and tossed the water as hard as I could. Also, if you don't know what I'm doing, every time I take away the subtitles, I'm literally just taking screenshots for potential thumbnails. So, yeah. Right. He died down, leaving behind only the unpleasant smell of burning. I guess that took care of it. What the hell, man? It exploded?
What did you say?
I had a bad feeling about the body. I never imagined it'd explode. And now the body.
What?
It's burnt to a crisp. That's beyond well done, man. Don't compare it to a steak. I'll never be able to eat steak again. Now that the body is charred, I really have no idea. I want to find out who it was. Who was it here right now?
What?
Huh? If we consider who's not here, that'll quickly narrow down who it must be. There's only one person missing. It's Kyoko. Kyoko? And that dead body is Kyoko? No, that can't be right. Calm down. I didn't say it was Kyoko. But I mean, who else? There is one other person.
In other words,
The mastermind. What?
what?
The mastermind? Come on, there's no way the mastermind got charbroiled. Get serious. I agree. I agree. Normally the idea wouldn't be worth considering. But I have reason to believe it may be true. The mastermind being dead would explain the other matter, wouldn't it? Monokuma can hardly move around if Monokuma can hardly move around if the mastermind is dead, right? But that corpse is a girl, right? It doesn't make any sense. I mean, remember what Alter Ego said? So the same person may very well be the mastermind who planned all of this out. And according to the files, the headmaster is a man in his late 30s. Yeah, but she also said it may. She said the same person who played this out may also be the headmaster. In other words, it's not really confirmed. It seems possible, even likely, that he is somewhere in this school right now.
the heck?
He said the mastermind was a middle-aged dude, right? Which the corpse obviously isn't. That could mean that the mastermind isn't the headmaster. Is the teenage girl... Is it the teenage girl Kyoko told me about? The ultimate despair? Huh? Mukuro Ikusaba, the 16th student at Hope's Peak.
What?
What are you talking about? The other day, Kyoko confided in me. She said there was a 16th student here in the school. I think you better tell us everything you know. Well, all Kyoko told me was...
Mukuro Ikusaba, the 16th student, lying hidden somewhere in this school. The one they call the ultimate despair. Watch out for her.
It sounds like Kyoko thinks Mukuro Ikusaba is the mastermind. No, the headmaster isn't the mastermind. I'm sure of that. What? I don't have proof yet, but I have no doubt I'm right.
I see.
There's another student here. It's a female. That would match the body's characteristics. And that phrase, the ultimate despair. It sounds super mastermindy, doesn't it?
Could it be?
Okay, so the mastermind is a girl named Mukuro, and she's a student here, and she's ultimate despair. But she's been hiding here in the school like some teenage Bigfoot. How is she wind up burnt to a crisp?
What the heck?
None of this makes any sense. This to just suddenly show up here and then die? I think we better have a closer look at the body. There may be some clues to help us figure out exactly who it is. Hey, wait.
What?
What? Aren't we forgetting something? You know, Toko?
What?
Oh yeah, she totally blown up, huh? Forget about her. I'm sure the explosion vaporized her. Oh, she survived. Oh, she survived. I love how anime he was. Like, oh no, she's dead. That explosion, done for. She ain't coming back. She comes back. She survived. Oh, she survived. What just happened, Master?
Stop talking.
You declare for the whole world. You declare for the whole world to hear that. You declare for the whole world to hear that you would never again inhale a single molecule of oxygen. Man, I don't mind breathing the carbon dioxide you exhale. That would be enough for me to live.
What the heck?
This is the strangest back and forth I've ever seen. Alright. So... Toasty. Got it. Let's take a closer look at the body one more time.
So,
Watch yourself, Makoto. She may be dead, but she's still a girl. Oh no, baby. We ain't no necrophiliacs around here. No. No. Hell no. Fuck no. Don't worry. I don't plan on touching the body all that much. I'm not Kyoko after all. Alright. What the hell is this? There's something next to the body. It's a key? Is this what Kyoko took from Monokuma? What did you steal? I stole this. A key? But looking at it, I could tell it wasn't just any key. It was shaped like Monokuma. It's probably the only key of its kind on Earth. That's right. She stole a key shaped like Monokuma. This isn't anything like that. And this key is...
What?
What is it? Did you find something? Yeah, this was on the ground near the body. I've never seen this key before. What could it possibly go to? So even you don't know that? Makoto, I want to give you a very important task.
I see.
The key might give you access to certain areas we thought were locked. You mean
So in other words...
the biolab, the data center, the headmaster's room, and the dorm rooms on the second floor. It's in your hands. So I'm your errand boy now. Alright. So... what was it? The biolab, the data center, the headmaster room, and the dorms on the second floor. Going straight to the biolab first. The biolab was definitely locked before. Okay, let's give it a shot. I inserted the key I found in the garden to the keyhole. The key isn't even close to fitting. Alright. Which means this key doesn't go to this room. Cool. Plan B. I'm almost certain I know where this key goes. The biolab. Oh no, I'm near the biolab. Okay, let's go down one floor to the data center. The door to the data center was definitely locked before. Okay, let's give it a shot. And then insert the key I found guarded to the hole. It fits. This is the key to the data center. I managed to unlock the data center. And I saw that running around paid off. I have to go tell everyone else. I immediately headed back to the garden. So you're back? How'd it go? I found out which room the key goes to. It's the data center down on the 4th floor. Yeah, we can get into the data center now?
I see.
Interesting. But why did the now deceased have that key on them? I suppose we'll just have to go to the data center and find out. Yeah, I think you're right. Here we are. Looks like the door is still unlocked. Hey, so when you open the door, there's not going to be another huge kaboom like before, right? You're asking that question now? Don't worry, we have Makoto. Damn, why I gotta go? Let's send Hero. Shit, I've seen the rest of this series. I know how it plays out. He's not important. What?
In other words,
It's in your hands. Again? It means I trust you. That's an absolute lie. I'm just being used. Fuck, send Toko for all the fucks I gave. You don't even want her here. I reached out to put my hand on the door. I closed my eyes to try to clear my mind. With a silent prayer, I slowly opened the door. Nothing happened. After making sure I was still alive, I slowly opened my eyes. In a word, the room was strange. I mean, all the rooms up until now were strange, but this room had a special kind of strangeness. It wasn't a surface of fear like the rest of the school. Here, the fear was lurking behind the surface. Shit. The room was filled with all kinds of dread. Hey, that's... Hero extended a trembling hand and pointed. Look at all those monitors on the wall. Look what they're showing. Each monitor displays a different section of the school. The dorms, the classroom, every part of the school was covered. This is... It's a direct feed from every single surveillance camera. All the cameras in the school feed back into this room. And they're displayed here on the monitors.
so that's it.
So the sole purpose of this room is to watch us. To watch us? And this room is
It's all clear now.
the Mastermind's private room, without a doubt. The Mastermind's room? Yes, that makes sense. So the Mastermind, he was here. Watching us. And I think it settles it. Huh? The body in the garden. If they had the key to this room, it could only mean one thing. That was the body of Mukuro Ikusaba, and she was the Mastermind. Then the Mastermind is dead? Like, really, really dead? It would seem so. For serious? It's too bad they had to go and die before Master could kill them himself. Mastermind is dead? Could that really be true? Does that mean it's all over? Because I mean, that body. Whatever happened, they obviously didn't die a natural death. So, who was it? But if the Mastermind really is dead, that means we can finally get out of this hellhole. We gotta hurry and find the exit. Come on.
That's enough.
No, you have to check the area thoroughly first. Huh? Well, what about the exit? If the Mastermind truly is dead, we could leave whenever we decide to. But right now, we need to find out why the Mastermind set up this life or death game in the first place. And I'm bothered by the fact that the Mastermind was obviously murdered. Murdered? So you think so too, huh?
Naturally.
The state of the corpse makes it plain as day. There is absolutely no doubt. The Mastermind was murdered. Why is it gotta be that way? I mean, who could have even done it?
Such ignorance.
That's exactly why I say we need to investigate the purpose of and identity of the Mastermind.
I'm telling you.
Now you understand, you useless insect. You're banned from talking to Master ever again. The Mastermind's purpose and why they were killed? This room may very well hold the answers to those questions. After all, the Mastermind must have spent who knows how much time here. Okay then, let's begin our search. It's time to uncover the identity of the Mastermind. Alright? Well, first things first, the Monokuma door. This door is kind of creepy. It's got a picture of Monokuma on it. What could be inside? No luck. The door's locked, huh? What if you use that key to open this room? Let's give it a try, just in case. Oh, no good. Won't even fit in the keyhole. Oh.
Yeah.
Well, don't worry about it. Everything's fine. The mastermind's dead, right? So nothing's gonna happen to us? Yeah, I guess you're right. I can't stop thinking about the door with Monokuma's picture on it. But worrying about it isn't gonna do me any good. Ian's right. The mastermind's gone. So there should be nothing to be afraid of anymore. There's a bunch of computers all lined up. They're like high-performance PCs. They're like the ancient laptop Alter Ego was installed on. They're all on, but they seem to be locked. So what? We can't do. So what? We can't do anything. Just use your fighting spirit and force your way in. What century are you from? And that's why I must have been using these to monitor the network and Alter Ego. You may well be right about that. There's no point in thinking about it now. You're right. What else? There's nothing showing up in this one. Huh? Hey, look, next to that TV. Isn't that a TV antenna?
How about that?
It is, just like the one my grandma uses. It's totally one of those high-def antennas. Wait, so we hook up that antenna, we could watch TV? Huh? Did someone say TV?
You know?
Well, Saturday morning Hina's here. Are you talking about me?
Okay.
Anyway, we can watch TV. Let's do it. Come on.
You know?
You're all starved for info in the outside world, huh? Alright, let me work my magic. You'll be quantum leaping your way to the TV lab before you know it. I mean, I get the reference, but what's he talking about? Alright, am I doing something else while that happens, or...
Okay.
You know?
Alright, spend some time, okay. I gotta make sure we can drive spaceship Earth safely. What? I think I know what you're trying to say, but also I think I have no idea. Alright, cool. I guess I'm talking to other people then? Alright. How was the mastermind murdered? To figure that out, we need to find out the identity and purpose of the mastermind. Alright, cool. Let's talk to Hero then. So, think you can fix the TV? Just a little longer. What, you really want to watch TV that badly? Another Saturday morning kid here. Alright, well, did I talk to Hina already? I felt... No, I didn't. Jeez, I can't believe how many monitors there are. My eyes are flickering as fast as they can. Alright. Check out the monitor. There's a really ridiculous number of monitors here. And the mastermind's been using them to spy on us. As long as I have this. Huh? Look at Master go. It's like a feast for the eyes. Okay. Monthly membership. Okay, you know what?
You know? Huh?
Oh. What's wrong? Good news for all you Saturday morning kiddies out there. I think I got the TV working. Really? All we gotta do is switch it on.
What?
Didn't do it. Freaking idiot mastermind. All you guys need to cut free from your regrets of the outside world.
Heck?
And they were sitting here watching TV the whole time. They really thought they could get away with it.
Huh?
Huh? This is... It's the feed cut for the surveillance camera monitoring this room, isn't it?
Heck?
Huh? That's weird.
Come on.
Hey, what are you doing? That's really weird. You're weird. Weird in every way possible. And not just weird. Super weird. But this TV isn't hooked up to anything but the antenna. So how is it showing camera feed?
Whoa.
Did you try changing the channel? Oh, good idea. Let's give that a try. Here I went through each channel one by one. Went on every channel. It was just us. It wasn't a live feed or us standing there in the data center.
What the heck?
Is it broken or
Could
something?
it be?
No, there must be some kind of trick to it or some weird setup. A trick? What kind of trick?
Actually,
I'm not sure, but... I like how it just smoothly he just implemented himself back into this whole situation. I was like, what kind of trick? Huh? Huh? What? What?
What?
It just took everybody a quick second, like, he's back? Oh, God. Been a while, you freaking bastards. Monokuma? How? You're supposed to be dead. Me? Dead? Don't be freaking stupid.
What?
You're acting kind of strange. Something seems different.
Of course.
Of course, I'm different. Evolution is perfectly natural. After all, I've been hibernating for 2 years already. Not even. It's been like a half a day at most. How are you alive again? Oh yeah, that's it. The looks on your face right now, sublime. That's why I wanted to see. The moment you went from hope to despair. Don't tell me you pretended to be dead after all this moment. Why would a bear pretend to be dead? You're the ones who should pretend to be dead when you see a bear. I mean, that's totally laughable. It makes me laugh. I'm gonna laugh now.
Well now.
And that's it. Well, it's time. It's almost time to cut off from your past. It's almost time to cut off your past so full of hope and begin to despair with at the future ahead of you. I want you all to have way more fun in this killing game. You can't be serious. We have to keep going.
Let me out
No,
of here.
we're supposed to get out of here. Get out of here? Are you so obsessed with getting out of here?
Unbelievable.
How do you not get it? There is no getting out of here. And besides, this life isn't all bad, you know? I mean, there's stuff you won't like about life no matter where you are. Are you serious? This place is the worst. If this is the worst, does that mean you're in despair?
Well now.
Well, I'm pooped for all that laughing. I guess I'll just get to the point now. The
Hey,
point? Your guys really struck gold when you found that TV. Yes, indeed, the TV is an essential part of your school life here.
What?
I knew it was hiding a secret of some kind.
What the heck?
I connected the antenna, so why is it just showing us surveillance feed? Look at how attentive they are now. Well then, I'm gonna let you in on a blood-gushing secret and tell you about it. That TV is absolutely, without a doubt, displaying the signal coming in on the antenna. Huh? But what does that mean? It's displaying the signal, but it's just us standing here.
Unbelievable.
You're so stupid. Don't you get it? Fine, I'll just tell you.
Chills.
The killing game is being broadcasted live to the entire world. It's the most popular thing on TV. What?
Extreme.
The killing game is being broadcast live to the entire world. It's the most popular thing on TV. No matter how many times he says it, I don't know what it's supposed to mean. I mean, even if I understand the words, I'm not sure I understand the deeper meaning. What? Broadcast live to the entire world? What kind of bad joke is this?
But that's...
It can't be. Have they taken it over the airwaves somehow?
Oh,
The camera feed is being broadcast? No way, that's impossible. That kind of overconfidence is a major weakness in your crisis management system. You know that? All you need is one weird trick that I found, and hijacking the airwaves is easy mode. Are you being serious right now?
course.
Of course. I heard a kind of creaking, but the sound was coming from my own mind. Like a boat tossing in the ocean, my mind began to creak and groan.
Hey,
Everything has a meaning, you know? All those hints I gave you, all those tantalizing tidbits about the school's mysteries, even me luring you here right now. Why would I do anything without a reason? It was all for my captive audience, to show them true despair like they've never seen it before. I became the director of a despair-based production. This is the ultimate reality show, the best of despair entertainment. You're lying. If this was on TV, the police and everyone would be going crazy. Yeah, there's no way they would have tried to come rescue us.
actually,
What if? They already did. Huh?
yes indeed.
But then again, it's not really any of their business, right? Sure, some people might yell at their TV to try and warn you, but who would actually come here to help? Don't you think that's possible? I don't really know personally though, so whatever.
This can't be.
But to take control of all communications like that, you need an astronomical amount of resources. Yep. So how could things have gone this far? Well, that's a secret. There's something you all need to do first, remember? What?
Of course. course.
Yeah, duh. There's that little business of...
A body has been discovered. After a certain amount of time, which you may use however you like, the class trial will begin.
Oh, did you forget? We found a corpse. Huh? Class trial? Do you mean...
It's the
I'll leave the next Monokuma file right here. Everyone give it your all. Everyone give it all you got, okay?
Heart-pounding
Okay,
excitement.
this is gonna be pretty crazy from here on out. You're in for one heck of a ride.
I can't wait.
And then he was gone. Reality was incomprehensible. The truth hopelessly out of reach. All we were left with was despair. We stood there for I don't know how long, frozen in place. I couldn't think. It took everything I had just to keep myself standing upright. I don't understand any of this. What's despair entertainment? And how is he still alive?
Sick of this.
I thought that finally we could get out of here. And plus, what did he say about the class trial?
Stop talking.
Well, that part's obvious. The class trial is the class trial. What it means is that at this point, we have to figure out who the culprit is. Figure out who killed Kyoko. What?
What the heck?
What are you talking about? I thought Mukuro Ikusaba was the one who died. The victim was female, right? Kyoko certainly fits that condition. And if Monokuma is still alive and active, that means that the mastermind, Mukuro Ikusaba, isn't dead. So naturally, the body can't belong to her. So it must be Kyoko. There is no other possibility. The body is Kyoko's? Kyoko's been murdered? No, that's not possible. Because I don't know anything about her yet. I don't even know who she really is. To have it end like this? I don't believe it. I refuse to believe it. Whether you believe it or not doesn't matter. The truth is the truth. If you refuse to believe, it's your responsibility to uncover the truth yourself. Myself? Anyways, we better begin. But if we're gonna have a class trial, then that means the killer...
That's right.
Correct. It must be someone participating at our school life. Wait, so you're saying one of us killed Kyoko? Well, that's not precisely what I'm saying, no. Huh? But you just said...
Stop talking.
I don't have time to explain now. There's a veritable amount of issues I need to confirm. So I'm going to begin my search. If you value your lives, you'll put everything you have into this. That's how this game works, after all. Investigate. But first I better start by checking the Monokuma file. Due to the explosion, the victim's identity is unknown. They were, however, dead before the blast. The victim had been stabbed a single time with a knife, which went completely through the body. It also been struck in the head with an object as thick as a metal pipe. The body was covered in other wounds, but these were at least several days old. So even the Monokuma file doesn't tell us who the victim actually was. The unidentified body. Could it really be Kyoko? Or... I have no choice. I have to investigate. I have to uncover the truth for myself. No matter what, I have to find out what happened. Or, we're all dead. I need to go back to the scene where they're crying. Back to the garden. Monokuma file number 5 has been added to your truth bullets. Alright. Okay, time to get started. I need to check anywhere that may be important from one end to the other. I just need to do what I always do. Let's start with the body. If I check the body more thoroughly, maybe I'll find out for sure if it's Kyoko or not. First of all, what's with these nails? Am I good? Huh? There's something weird about the body's fingernails. Oh, these are fake nails. They're really long. They seem like they get it in the way of normal activities. Alright, fake nails have been added to the truth bullets. There's also something on the back of her hand. Is that a tattoo? Yeah, it burnt, so I can't make out the whole thing. Looks like a picture of a dog or something. I've never seen anything like it before. Alright, tattoo in the right hand. Alright, anything else I need to... The jacket. The white jacket the victim was wearing totally got burnt up. There's only one little piece left. Oh, that's not a true bullet thing? Okay, hang on. What about some of us? Okay. The white jacket. Alright. I did it again. God damn it. Down here. The lower half of the body didn't get wet at all. How does the body blow up? The top half was set on fire, so I dumped a bucket of water on it, which explains why the bottom half isn't wet. There's nothing strange about that, right? Okay. The upper half of the body got set on fire in the explosion, so it's totally blackened. Also, the top half of the body is wet. That's because it got set on fire and I threw water on it. Because I only threw water on the part of the body that was on fire, the top half. The bottom half is still dry. In other words, there's nothing strange about the top half being wet. There isn't, right? Exploded body analysis have been added to the truth bullets. Alright. Yeah. I seen this down here, these little fragments. These look like fragments of something. They're all burnt, so I can't really be sure, but I feel like I've seen them before. But where? Wait, was it there? I have to double check that later. Right, her dead body has been added to the truth bullets. Alright, also the knife. There's a knife laying on the ground. This is... It must be the knife that was stuck in her body before it exploded. The force of the explosion must have thrown it over here. The Monokuma file said that the knife went all the way through the body, from the front to the back. Does that mean the knife is what caused the fatal injury? By the way, this knife, it looks real familiar. Wait, is this? That's it. It's the knife the person was holding. This is getting really weird. There are just too many strange coincidences. Whoever the person in the mask was that attacked me last night, they were holding that knife. And the same knife was used to stab the same masked attacker we found here? So maybe this masked person got stabbed because when they attacked, I was in a kind of trance. Maybe I reacted by grabbing a knife. And maybe then And this really is Kyoko. I mean, Kyoko's the one that attacked me. But why the mask? I just don't know. I don't remember anything clearly from that night. No. It can't be. There's no way. Alright. Knife at the crime scene and added to your shoe bullet. I'm gonna tell you everything that's wrong with Makoto's theory. The simple idea. Look, you killing them, that's one thing. But the body would have stayed in your room. The other problem is, that means you didn't at some point drag this body up here. But okay. Is that everything on the floor that I can grab? Okay, let's talk to everybody else. Good timing, Makoto. I wanted to talk to you. What you want to talk about?
In other words...
I'd like to hear your alibi. Alibi?
In other words...
Correct. I'd love to hear where you were after nighttime began last night. Well, I was sick, so I was asleep all night. Why are you asking me about that now? What's nighttime got to do with it?
Naturally.
Isn't it obvious? The murder took place after nighttime. How can you be so sure? Because just after nighttime began, I came to the garden. I was going around looking for everyone so I could tell them about Monokuma. Hiro has been spending most of his time in the garden the last few days, so I figured he'd be here. And I could confirm when I arrived last night, there was no body here. So the murder could have only taken place at some point during nighttime, after I left the garden. However, Toko, Hiro, Hina, and I were at the gym together the entire night last night. What? Once I found Hiro in the garden, we immediately went to Toko and Hina's room to get them. At that point, we all went to the gym and began dismantling Monokuma. As a precaution, we made sure not to go anywhere alone. We even went to the bathroom in pairs. In other words, all four of us have airtight alibis. The only ones who don't have alibis are me and Kyoko.
That's right.
And if the victim really is Kyoko, then I'm the one without an alibi. Also, when we went to go to Hina and Togo's room, we stopped by your room as well. But you never came to the door. So where precisely were you? Telling you the truth, I was in my room, but I was dead asleep. I had a fever, so that's hardly an alibi. I know. So, what now? You seem at quite a disadvantage here. I'm the one without an alibi? That's really bad, isn't it? Byakuya's account has been added to the truth bullets. Alright. I might as well just wait. Oh yeah, I forgot I could turn it like that. It's 11 o'clock right now. Okay, and
Serious.
oh well, I was just thinking about when we first found the body. When the body was found, huh? I should look back at what I did this morning to help me remember when that was. Monokuma announced woke me up at 7, as usual. Headed for the dining hall pretty soon. As I got there, I met up with Hina. That was right around 7:30. Then I headed to the gym where everyone else was waiting. Next, Toko went to go get the pickaxe, and that's when she found the body. What time was it then? Going on 9, right? Now then, Toko, what time is it? Well, when we left the gym, it was just before 9 o'clock, so it's probably 9 on the dot now. That's right. It had to be right around 9 o'clock.
You know?
Now that you mention it, I think you're right. So I can say for sure that the body was found at 9 a.m. Okay, my job's done. That's a pretty small job. When the body was found, it had been added to the truth bullets. Alright. So, what does the body belong? What does that body belong to? Whoever it is, I'm not gonna look. I don't want to faint anymore. Good. Hina, you got something to tell me? Listen, Makoto, do you remember how the body looked, you know, before it blew up? If I remember right, it was wearing some kind of mask and a big white coat. Also, there was a knife sticking out of the stomach, and the area around it was stained with blood. Apparently, the wound had stopped bleeding, but the blood on the body was still wet. Byakuya said not to touch it to avoid getting all bloody. But for how much blood there was in the body, I didn't see any on the ground around it.
Okay.
Oh, thanks. That's a big help. Now that you explain it, I'll totally remember how it looked. Well, having to talk about it like that helped me remember it a lot better too. So, thank you too. Before the explosion had been added to the truth bullets. If I remember correctly, another thing. 2 other places I should look is not this, I think. The panel that controls the sprinklers. It's supposed to turn on at 7:30 every morning, and Monokuma said that the time positively cannot be changed. Huh? Hold on. The sprinklers turn on at 7:30 each morning, right? And the body was here before then, the sprinklers would have gotten wet. Which would mean the murder must have taken place. Okay, cool. I kind of forgot about that. I think I had to check in here. I remember there were some chickens in the chicken coop. I count 4 chickens. Huh? 4?
Yo.
What's going on, Makoto? Oh, I'm glad you're here. Listen, do you remember how many chickens were in here? Of course, there were precisely 5. Yeah, right? What's wrong? There's only 4 chickens here now. We're 1 short. Huh? That's so weird. I wonder where they disappeared.
What?
I was down here just before nighttime last night, and there were definitely 5 chickens here.
What?
What are we gonna do? Going from 5 to 4 is gonna have an impact on the structure of the world.
Conspiracy.
It's like a jigsaw puzzle. Every time a single piece disappears, the world will remain unfinished. I did my best to ignore Hero and focus on the problem at hand. Why did one of the chickens disappear? Could it have been relevant to the case? Chicken coop chickens have been added to the troop list. I think I can tell you what happened in that one. Hina, you might have gotten hungry last night. You check under a bed, it's a half-eaten thing of rotisserie chicken down there. Fresh. Let's be sure I took a look at the tool shed. This room is dusty and disorganized. In other words, a pretty stereotypical tool shed. Is that a tarp? Wait, was there a tarp here before? I probably should look into that. It could be related to the case. The top is wet and covered with mud and grime, but the underside is totally clean and completely dry. One side of the tarp is wet and dirty. Something about that bothers me. Tarp has been added to the truth bullets. There's one thing in here that concerns me. Wait, what? What? I'm gonna just leave. If it's important, if it was important, they would have made me stay. I think I checked everything I need in this area. I'm not done yet. There are other areas I need to check. Specifically, the fragment I found before. There's somewhere I need to go in order to confirm my suspicion. I still need to find out more about Kyoko. Is that corpse really Kyoko? That's true. Was that also Kyoko who attacked me last night? If I could find out more about her, maybe I could answer that question. Kyoko never was the kind of person to talk about herself all that much. Maybe I can get more. Maybe I can get it. Maybe if I can get it to her room, I'll be able to find out more. But the key to her room.
It's all clear now.
I will simply limit your options. I cannot allow you to engage in any further suspicious activities. Limit my
Just
options?
give up.
Give me the key to your room. I don't have a choice. I have to see if he'll let me borrow her key room. Oh, God. Hey, Bakia? If you do come up with an alibi, I'll be happy to hear it. Later, at the class trial. Oh no, it's not about that. You heard the key to Kyoko's room, right? I was hoping I could borrow it. I'm afraid I can't take that risk. You're the prime suspect after all. Of course, if I were to go with you, that would be a different story. And will you go with me? Sorry, I have my own agenda to take care of. Find me again later, and we'll see.
Goodbye.
Depending on my mood, I may go with you, or I may not. Come back later, huh? Okay then, in the meantime, I should look around somewhere else. Maybe I should check out that one area. So yeah, if you're confused by this one, which I'm pretty sure you are, which means you're going to be running around the whole school, let me just... You're here. This is where you're going. You going to the gym, boy. You finna work out. Alright. What the hell? Oh, that's the school crest. I didn't know what that was for a second. Monaco was lying dismantled on the floor, but I figured it wouldn't be here.
You know?
I just found something. What is it? It's what? A bomb. The one installed in every Monokuma robot, I'm sure. A bomb? And that bomb went missing. There's no doubt about that. The fragments I found in the garden. Rather than the dead body has been updated. Alright. Okay, I checked everywhere else I could think of. All that's left now is Kyoko's room. I should head back to the garden and ask Bakia. Alright. We are zooming. I think this is the fastest investigation I've ever had compared to all the other class trials. Alright. You think we could go soon, Bakia?
Let's go.
You wanted to check out Kyoko's room, right? Very well. Let's go. Wait for me. Bakia walked off without a second glance, and I hurried after him on our way to the dorms. Oh, her room is not far at all. I can't unlock it myself. I need to ask Bakia. Well then, here we go. Bakia took out the key and slid it into the keyhole, and then... And it's open. Looks like it. Thanks. Alright. So, this is Kyoko's room. Here's the bathroom. If you have a certain article hanging out, if you have certain articles hanging out to dry, it's better if I not take a look inside. Makes sense.
What?
You want to come here, right? So what is you're looking for? Nothing in particular. I just thought we might find some kind of clue here. A clue that might help us understand
Come
Kyoko.
on.
You can't be serious. That's why you made me take time out of my search to come here? Sorry. Regardless, if you plan on poking around at random, you're doomed no matter how much time you take. Surely you have something more concrete. Something to give us some sort of direction here. More concrete. Hell, I know. Earlier, Kyoko gave me something. Huh? What's this?
It's true.
Consider it a symbol of my determination. Don't open it yet. Only open it if something ever happens to me. I'm sure I have it here somewhere. Found it. What's in the envelope? Kyoko gave it to me. She said if something ever happened to her, I should open it.
Interesting.
Well, something has certainly happened, so open it. Okay. Open the envelope and look inside. Inside was a single piece of paper. Under the sheets.
What?
That's all that was in there. Yeah, looks like it. Under the sheets. What could it be? Like, could something be hidden under the bed sheets? Part of me didn't expect to find anything, as I lifted the sheets. What's this? I found a crumpled piece of paper. Class 78 student registry. Mukuro Ikusaba?
I see.
It appears to be Mukuro Ikusaba's profile. Yeah, looks like it. There's probably the others that Kyoko stole when she snuck us in the headmaster's room along with the key. God, you're so annoying. Fine, I'll tell you. Not the key. An effing key. That's it. That must be the blank that Monokuma was talking about. Oh, nope. I was wrong. Kyoko said that death without meaning was unappealing, and that's what she left behind. I don't have time for your sentimental indulgence. Hurry up and finish your search. Okay. I made an effort to pull myself together, to look down at the profile sheet. Name, Mukuro Ikusaba. Sex, female. The ultimate soldier. Although small for her age, she was a military specialist trained in every weapon type imaginable. She showed an interest in the military from childhood and soon found herself completely absorbed in it. In elementary school, she won a survival game tournament and been writing for military magazines. Just before entering middle school, while she and her family were on vacation in Europe, she disappeared. The story of a young Japanese girl being kidnapped quickly took over Japan's media outlets. An intense international investigation turned up no information, and she was never found. However, she reappeared in Japan 3 years later, and alone and completely unannounced. She revealed that she had joined a mercenary group known as Spinrear for those 3 years. She insisted she hadn't been kidnapped, and she received battle training of her own volition. However, she never revealed why she returned home when she did. Mukuro's profile has been added to your truth bullets. The ultimate soldier, a mercenary group? This didn't feel real. The world I grew up in is like a completely different dimension. It's like one's non-fiction and the other sci-fi. There's no way to even compare the two. That's how different it was. That was how I saw things. That's how I saw things as just an ordinary person. But then,
I see.
I never imagined I'd hear the name Fenrir in a place like this. Huh? You recognize it?
Naturally.
The Fenrir Mercenary Corps. It's a collection of battle-crazed warmongers. But they do have their uses, and they always get the job done. That's worth remembering. This is all part of the world totally removed from the one I lived in. I have to say, I'm intrigued. Every rumor I heard says that Fenrir has already...
Found it.
Wow! I feel like our hero is becoming a bit player. He's becoming a bit player, and this pit player, and a pit player is becoming our hero. It's you.
What?
I even got your pretty little hand on there. Uh-oh, you found her profile. So what have we did?
Hey.
Don't freak out on me.
Come on now.
I'm not going to hold it against you or anything. And in case you're wondering, I don't hold it against Kyoko either, even though she stole it and hid it. After all, there are no rules against stealing, is there? But who I can't forgive is Miss Ogami, who broke the rules and busted the headmaster's room. Maybe I'll drag her corpse over here and slice it up and devour it. Bears are omnivores, you know.
What?
Are rules violations really so unforgivable? You're quite adamant about those regulations yourself. Of course I am. A proper school life is built on the dedication to organization and order. Which is why even I, as the school headmaster, have to follow the regulations myself. Oh, so you have to follow your own rules as well?
Of course.
Absolutely. I can't have you complaining about how unfair it all is, now can I? In fact, on the subject of fairness, would you like to know something interesting? Interesting? It's about the one writing all the rules. They're actually one of the participants in the killing game. I don't think I ever actually told you how many participants there were, did I? I was thinking, I should probably clarify that.
Hey,
We all first got together in the main hallway, back when there were 15 people, right? I think the first meeting may have led to a little misunderstanding among you all. Misunderstanding? Are you saying...
in other words,
That's right! There weren't actually 15 of you.
indeed.
The total number of students taking part in the killing game was actually 16. 16? Then...
Mukuro Ikusaba, the 16th student, lying hidden somewhere in this school. The one they call the ultimate despair. Watch out for her.
16th student, Mukuro Ikusaba. She's part of the school life? She's the one making all the regulations?
Why?
Huh?
Did you say something? Why are you telling us this? Oh well, because, like I told you, the killing game is desperately popular. You wouldn't believe the ratings. And since we have so many viewers now, I wanted to make sure everyone was on the same page. I don't want to wake up to a hurricane of complaints and hate mails,
Yes,
you know.
indeed.
Makes sense?
Well now.
Okay, that's all you get for now. Oh, actually, I do have some revenge to get, so I have an extra bonus for you. Revenge? I want to get back at that sneaky Miss Kirigiri. So, I want to share a secret with you. Seriously?
Hey,
You know how she wears those stupid gloves day in and day out all the time? Well, don't tell anybody I told you, but she wears them to cover a bunch of hideous scars that she doesn't want anyone to see. What? Okay, now that's all you get. Monokuma's account has been added to the truth bullets. Kyoko wears those gloves to cover up a bunch of scars. Wait, it's on the back of her hand. That tattoo. Wait, but no. Monokuma specifically said they were scars, right? And I thought Kyoko wore those gloves to hide the scars. Which means those fake nails on the corpse. Are you thinking about Kyoko again? Huh?
What?
Forget about her. What matters right now is uncovering Monokuma's trap. His trap?
Such ignorance.
God must have really hated you to make you so dull. Don't you remember what Monokuma just told us? He said there were 16 students, right? Which means Mukuro was a student here. Obviously, Monokuma was trying to tell us that Mukuro is the one creating the game rules. Well, why would he tell us that? And why now? He said he wanted to make things clear so there wouldn't be any complaints later. But the mere fact that he said that proves that Mukuro is connected to the case. That's why Monokuma revealed the existence of a 16th student. He needs to make our investigation fair. Mukuro is related to the
It's
case?
certainly possible.
Perhaps she's the one who killed Kyoko. What? That would explain why we would have a class trial, wouldn't it? If she's a student and she killed someone, that would make her part of the school's killing game. Mukuro is the killer? She killed Kyoko? Anyone should be able to come to that conclusion, don't you think? In fact, that's exactly what I thought when the investigation first began. But based on what Monokuma just told us, I've changed my mind.
All clear now.
Mukuro Ikusaba isn't the culprit. Huh? What makes you so sure? We thought Mukuro, the ultimate despair, was the mastermind's identity. But if that's true, Monokuma's behavior makes no sense. Why would the mastermind go out of their way to reveal themselves to us? That's a good point.
In other words,
Mukuro giving us information would raise questions about her being so bold, to say the least. It makes more sense then to assume Mukuro isn't the culprit. So that's the trap. They want us to suspect Mukuro comes to the wrong conclusion. That's what makes sense to me. The way you said it, it definitely does seem possible. But if that were true, if Mukuro isn't the killer, then who is? Alright? There's something on the table. It's a woodblock decoration.
what?
What's that? What purpose does it serve? I think it's probably a key. The lockers of the really traditional public bathhouses used them for their lockers. I wouldn't know. I never go to a public bathhouse. Doesn't really surprise me. It's hard to picture Byakuya doing something like that.
Certainly possible.
But if it is a key, I think I might know what it unlocks. Really? What? Unless I'm mistaken, I'm pretty sure I saw something in the dojo that this might go to. The dojo? Woodblock key has been added to the truth bullets. Well then, I believe our work here is finished. Let's move on. I'm sure there are some other places I need to investigate. I should find out about that key at the dojo. I should find out if that key and the dojo really are connected. Well, are you coming? Oh, straight there. Say less. Alright. I'm assuming this is you. There are wooden lockers here. They use woodblock keys, just like those super traditional public bathhouses. I am really tired. This is crazy. Looks like the key we found in Kyoko's from really does go to these lockers.
I see.
Makoto, you see the locker farthest to the right.
Very strange.
That's the only one that doesn't have a key in it at the moment. You understand what that means, right? I should probably use the key we found in that locker,
That's
right? Well, just try it. Okay. I took out the wood block key and inserted it into the metal lock, and the locker eagerly accepted the key and opened. There are arrows in here. There are like 10 arrows in total. It looks like they're made of titanium, which means they're quite strong despite how thin they are. Of course, without a bow, they're nothing but strong little sticks. Strong sticks? Titanium arrows have been added to the truth bullets. Oh, there's something else in the locker. It's a wad of bought up duct tape. I wonder what it was used for. Is that a blood stain? If it is, that must mean it surely is to be related to the case. This duct tape is related to the case somehow? How could it possibly be involved? Bloody duct tape has been added to the truth bullets. I think that's all the locker has to offer for now. Is something wrong?
Strange.
It's very odd, don't you think? The locker was clearly hiding items that were related to the case. But how did the key to the locker wind up in the victim's room? Or perhaps... Bakia? Forget it. Come on, we need to continue on to the next location. Huh? What next location? There's still something we need to look into. We need to do more research on Fenrir. Fenrir? You mean the mercenary group that Mukuro was a part of? But how are we supposed to find out about that? Isn't it obvious? Where in this school would you go to do research on something? Research? Are you talking about the archive? That's right. The archive has all kinds of info that the general public doesn't have access to.
Let's go.
We only have so much time before the trial begins. Let's hurry. I believe there was a file related to Fenrir somewhere over here. Well, I guess you need to know the archive like the back of his hand. He went straight for the shelf in the back. Ah, here we go. He quickly returned with a file in hand.
I see.
Take a look at this. I have no idea what it says. What language is this? How do you make it all the way to high school without learning a single word of French? I made it all the way to high school without learning a single word of Spanish. And then even after high school, I still don't know much about it, so, yeah. I'm pretty sure most high schoolers can't speak French. Well, whatever. I'll read it for you. I expect you to repay the debt 100 times over. 100 times? That's kind of extreme. Grab another one. Yo, I'm grabbing these screenshots left, right, and center, man. We got some thumbnails to choose from. Fenrir is an elite fighting unit based out of the Middle East. Unlike military contractors, they are a fierce group of soldiers who engage in direct combat. They claim that a single member is the equivalent to an entire company of regular soldiers. Just like Fenrir, the Wolf of Ragnarok, their mere presence is enough to strike fear into any enemy. They've been involved in countless military battles and operations, most of which are highly classified. However, some time ago, they completely ceased all activity. At present, their continued existence cannot be confirmed. There are unconfirmed reports that the key members of the group were all neutralized. Rumors indicate that they were killed to keep them from revealing the many state secrets they acquired. Some, however, believe that there was a mounting internal tension within the group that simply imploded.
What?
What is it? This all sounds like some kind of alternate reality. Well, it isn't. This is our reality, the only reality. These people are part of our world. Their battlefields are much different from our lives here. An unpredictable, unimaginable world. That's what makes it all so exciting. Exciting definitely isn't the word I would use. So, did anything jump out at you? This may be your last opportunity to learn about Fenrir. Now that you mention it, The report says something about where the name Fenrir comes from, right? That's right. They said Fenrir is the wolf of Ragnarok. Speaking of which, would you like to know a little something interesting? Would you like to know something interesting related to that? To show that they're a member of the team, each soldier that joins the squad will get a tattoo representing Fenrir somewhere on their body. What? They got a tattoo of Fenrir? Could that mean Mukuro Ikusaba's profile has been updated with the truth bullets?
Time is utterly silent, and yet it constantly assaults us organisms, the Earth, natural phenomena. It damages us little by little until the end. You should really think about that.
Alright, my man Monokuma became a philosopher/poet. I see it.
Anyway, it's time to begin the class trial. So, please meet up in the usual spot. See you.
Then the time has come. All we can do now is try to uncover the truth during the class trial. It would seem that way. Let's go. Alright, so I'm going to end this video right here. When we come back, we'll begin a class trial of, well, who knows at this point. On one hand, it could be Mukuro Ikusaba. On the other hand, it could be Kyoko. We don't really know. We still have yet to see Kyoko anyway, so, hey, some things might change. Alright? So with that being said, if you guys did enjoy this video, why don't you go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe. And with that being said, this is Charity Player signing out saying peace, and I will catch you all in the next video. Dos te Villa.